What started on the drawing board became a trophy. Engineers at Federal Premium Ammunition designed the trophy-bonded tip bullet to deliver devastating, bone-crushing performance. With a translucent polymer tip and boat-tail design, Trophy Tip provides flatter trajectories and improved accuracy. Plus, a solid copper shank jacket and bonded core mean high weight retention and deep penetration. Trophy Bonded Tip from Federal Premium Ammunition. Claim your trophy.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Deer Talk. Now, this week, as we've done in the past few weeks, you might have noticed we've done a lot of shows remotely from deer camp. And we want to share one with you today that is really informative. On my recent trip to Oregon, we were out there deer hunting, and we had the opportunity to learn a lot about long distance shooting, which you're going to learn in the next issue of Deer and Deer Hunting, but also about optics. Today's show, I want to bring you a clip that we did with John Vaca from Bushnell Sport Optics, because John gave us some great information on the new technology that's being built into some of these binoculars today. John's got great information on not only what's available, but how these binoculars can make you a better deer hunter. Check out this interview with John. I think you're really going to enjoy it. We're here today with John Vaca from Bushnell Sport Optics and ATK. John, thanks for joining us.
Glad to be here.
You know, John, we've been using the new Bushnell Fusion binoculars all week.
Right.
And I'm just impressed with the performance. And I know there's a lot of technology that goes into a pair of binoculars, whatever kind of binoculars you're using. But these binoculars in particular got a lot going on.
Well, you know, you're right. There's a lot of technology that's went into this, and we'll try to condense it because we could talk about it all day. But one thing is we have is a upper end optic, an upper end binocular, okay, and it's coupled with an upper end rangefinder. So what you have is a piece of equipment that is extremely useful in just about any hunting situation. These happen to be 12s. These come in 8, 10s, and 12s, but these 12 powers out west, as you saw this week, are invaluable for checking the character of an animal and maybe saving you a lot of walking time. You know, we put a lot of miles on our boots. You know, it may help you determine that, yes, that's the animal I want, or no, that's not the animal that I want. But I mean, these binoculars, they have rain guard, which means if you pull them out of a truck that's ambient at, say, 60 degrees, and you get out and it's 20, they're not going to fog up. They're not going to fog up. And that could be the difference of you being successful on a $20,000 elk hunt or having to wait till your glass acclimates. You know, they got a bulletproof guarantee on it, which means if somebody buys them, you know, you're looking at a $1,000 pair of binoculars. But if somebody buys them, they have a year to try it out. And if they don't like it, we buy them back.
That's pretty impressive.
No excuse. I mean, there's no questions asked. So it's a great pair of binoculars. We really enjoy using them.
I know one thing that I found interesting in there is you can program that not only for if I'm trying to shoot to a tree or shoot to a horizon or things like that, but you helped me is you programmed that to the rifle that I was shooting and helped me with adjusting the turret.
You bet. You bet.
For the range.
Well, here's how versatile these things are. Not only can you, first of all, not everybody sights the rifle in at 100 yards. So you can do a 100, a 150, a 200, or a 300-yard sight-in on these and program it. You can also program your rifle's ballistic category into this, so it's going to give you the information on your holdovers for your ballistic travel. You can set it for brush mode if you're shooting through trees. You can set it for bullseye mode if you've got a clear path. There's a lot of different things you can do with this. You can set it for yards, meters, minutes of angle, mils. And mils is what we used basically this week, and it was so beneficial because you're stretching some shots out here. We both took animals in excess of 550 yards. And it was simple. How simple was it?
It was simple as basically looking through the binocular, getting the range, and right there in the bottom right of that, when I'm looking
using
through the binocular,
the information that it told you.
And it told me, I can't remember what the number was. 2.5. Went to the scope, which is
dialed it up,
which is another one of your products.
It's a mil scope, 2.5.
Dialed it to 2.5. I knew that was on, so I knew, okay, now
it's a hold dead on. You don't have to worry about the holdover. You can worry about your cant, your trigger, and you let it
There's
happen.
no guesswork like I'm going to hold
Exactly.
10 inches above his back. Well, what's 10 inches at 550 yards? You don't know.
So when you take these products and you use them as a system, you let the optic and the rangefinder help feed the information that you need for the scope. It takes a ton of guesswork out of it. It gives you confidence, and with confidence you make a better shot. So these are great products, and as you saw this week, we had a good time using them. We hope to have you back out here to use some more stuff. But in my opinion, you can pay more, but you really can't get more.
You get a lot in there. Now tell me about this, because one thing that I've been told for years and years and years is that, you know, when it comes to any kind of optics, it's about glass and it's about coatings. Tell me about coatings, because I know that there's different coatings mean different things.
These are
what about these in particular?
fully multi-coated lenses, and what this means is with all the lenses that are in there, there's special coatings that go on there that align the light spectrum. Okay, they take away all the you know, that little rainbow effect that you get off cheaper glass. It takes all that out, clarifies the light signal going through the glass, and actually increases the light transmission. So when you take a look through a high-end binocular, or really any of our binoculars or scopes that we have, you can see better through these in low light situations than you can with your naked eye, because the light transmits through. Those coatings are so beneficial in light transmission and crispness and clarity.
Now, what about the rangefinder that's built in there? Okay, you have the binoculars, you're using the rangefinder. I know it's lighting up with the matrix technology. How does that work, number one? Number two, there's got to be a battery involved, correct?
Well, there is a battery, and I'll be honest with you, excuse me, I'm on my second year with the same battery, and I use them a ton. The matrix readout is super clear, and it's adjustable, so you have 4 different light intensities, so when you're using them in low light, you're not burning your retinas out when you're trying to focus on something, but you can easily and quickly adjust that.
toggle through it.
Absolutely. So there's nothing that this binocular can't really conform to in just about any particular hunting situation. The matrix readout is new for this year. We had an LED last year. The reds didn't work out as well as we hoped. This matrix is a lot better. These are a 1 mile, which is 1,760 yard version. So, I mean, you can really see a long ways, and they're an extremely valuable tool.
Absolutely incredible. Well, John, thanks for joining us today.
Dan?
One thing I wanted to also ask you is, you know, we talk about Bushnell, we talk about ATK, but I know there's a lot of brands there with ATK. Just give the viewers, because I know they're going to be familiar with a lot.
Right.
Of
Well,
brands
we've got a lot of popular brands under the ATK Bushnell umbrella. Well, it's Bushnell, Federal Ammunition, Final Approach, Primos, Savage Rifles. There's just so many great brands. Blackhawk, you know, there is RCBS, Champion. The list goes on and on, but it's a great sporting goods based, basically an empire that everybody involved with it knows what they're doing. Great products, great people, and to me that helps translate to great products and great hunts like we've had this
stuff
week.
that you're going to use and stuff that's going to work. I mean, I've used Primos products, I've used all these products, Federal Ammo, some really great stuff. Well, John, thank you for joining us. Let's check back next week again with some more great insights here. And until next time, good hunting. What a great segment there with John. You know, he not only helped us with the technical information on what's involved with these new binoculars, but on how we can use them to become better deer hunters. Really love that interview with John. Be sure you go to shopdeerhunting.com today, because we have a special kit there. It's called Make the Shot, and this includes all sorts of things that are going to make you a better deer hunter and a better shooter. Until next week, I'm Dan Schmidt. Thanks for joining us for Deer Talk Now.